verse number 56, 57, 58, 59 and 60 of Surah Yunus. A great surah in chapter 11 of Holy Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in verse number 56, He gives life and causes death, and to Him you shall return. The tafsir explained, O infidels, after death you would be compulsively returning to Allah. The believer was inclined towards Allah Almighty even while in the world. Also, a believer does not return to Allah Almighty out of compulsion. He goes happily, saying, a friend returns happily to a friend. A journey from Allah back towards Allah, this is the life of a believer, that he lives with the mansha, with the will of Allah in this dunya, with an intention that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept his or her supplication, will forgive their sin, and happily he will return back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Verse number 57, we're moving on, explains beautifully, O people, there has come an admonition to you from your Lord, and healing from what is in your hearts, and guidance and a mercy for the believers. Beautiful verse of Surah Yunus 57. Tafsir explain, O people of every period and every place, because the Holy Quran has come for all times and for everybody. The beauty of Holy Quran, which was placed on the heart of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that neither it is Old Testament, neither it is present testament, neither it is future testament, but it is forever testament which was given to our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam for the betterment of humanity, for their guidance. Tafsir explains beautifully, more forward, just as the light of the sun is for every creation, the early books were light, but the Holy Quran is the sun, which is for all the time, which is forever testament. From this we learn that Holy Quran is the cure of all the ills of the heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in another verse, it is a healing and mercy to a believer. Hence, using the Holy Quran for the purpose of blowing over a person, for incantation, for amulet, taweez, etc. is permissible in the light of this verse. Because Holy Quran is a form of shifa, and we will get cure by the recitation of the Holy Quran, just as the Quran is the cure for all spiritual ills. It is cure for all our physical ill as well. If you call a person stupid donkey, he gets angry. Tafsir explains. Thus, if name of animal can have that quality to bring about change, then surely the blessed name of Allah has great power to provide cure. Tafsir explains us with an example to understand that how important the recitation of Quran is in our daily life. Here, 4 qualities of the Quran are being mentioned. Only these are mentioned because Muslims derive benefits from them. Otherwise, Quran is a guidance and healing for the entire world. That is why Ya Ayyuhan Nas was used here. O people, and believers are included in it. And this is the beauty of the Holy Quran. Moving on to verse number 58 of Surah Yunus, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, please declare only Allah's bounty and only His mercy on it. Therefore, let them rejoice, that is better than all their wealth. Scholars have said that the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the greatest bounty of Allah ever, and the Holy Quran is the mercy of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in another verse, and great is the grace of Allah upon you. Some have said that Holy Quran is the bounty of Allah and the Holy Prophet is mercy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and we sent you not but a mercy for all the world. So here, the existence of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Quran says, rejoice the presence of your Prophet amongst you. If he was not born, there would have been nothing in this world. There would have been nothing created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So more further, verse 58 of Surah Yunus, chapter 11 of Holy Quran explains us, this tells us to express joy during the month of the revelation of the Holy Quran. During the month of Ramadan, we rejoice, and during the birth of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when you rejoice, it is an act of worship, because one should express joy of receiving the mercy from Allah. And we learn from Holy Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ, and we sent you not but a mercy for all the worlds. So this is the status of Holy Quran. On the same token, status of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is expressed, and more further, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, without doubt, is the greatest bounty and mercy of Allah. This joy is indeed expressing gratitude to Allah Almighty for His blessing and bounties. More further, verse number 59 of Surah Yunus, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, please declare, think what Allah has bestowed upon you of provision. You have yourself made some part of it lawful and other unlawful. Please declare, has Allah permitted it for you, or you forge a lie against Allah? An important verse 59 of Surah Yunus for us to understand, Tafsir explained, to regard Allah Almighty's lawful things as unlawful and unlawful things as lawful is indeed heresy. Thus to regard Milad Sharif and Fatiha of the pious saints as unlawful without any religious proof is without doubt a heretical act. We find people around us, without any religious proof given by Quran and Hadith, they said celebration of Maulid is shirk or bid'ah. Celebration of Isar-e Sawab is shirk or bid'ah. Commemoration of Qari is shirk or bid'ah. But they do not give any proof in regards for their claim that they are claiming for us to celebrate these events are shirk or bid'ah. So Quran says it is indeed an act of heresy, and you will be punishment for it if you labeling your Muslim brothers and sisters with shirk, with bid'ah, without any religious proof and backup. Allah's punishment will be upon you. More further, Tafsir explained, the things that Allah Almighty has made unlawful, who are we to make it lawful? Everything which was made unlawful by Allah, we cannot make it lawful. This is the message of Holy Quran. Verse 59 of Surah Yunus. More further, the infidels would regard animal like Bahira, Sa'iba, Wasila, which they would leave in the name of their idols as unlawful, to censor them for the practice of theirs. This verse was revealed. These animals are lawful, and regarding them as unlawful is forging a lie against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whatever animal was made lawful for us to eat, we cannot make it unlawful. This is the message of Holy Quran. Anything which was made lawful by Allah and His Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no one can dare to make it unlawful till the day of the morning of Qiyamah. Tafsir explained, the food cooked for Milad Sharif, Jami Sharif, Isar-e Sawab, for conveying the rewards for it to the departed soul is not unlawful. Those who call it unlawful are forging a lie against Allah. Through the blessing of Allah Almighty, a lawful thing does not become unlawful. It is totally forbidden to undertake hunger strikes, because it amounts to making lawful provision of Allah Almighty unlawful upon you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to be steadfast on the message of Holy Quran, on the message of the hadith of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Moving on to verse number 60 of Surah Yunus. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and what do they fancy who forge a lie against Allah? What will be their position on the day of judgment? No doubt Allah is graceful for people, but most of them are not thankful. Tafsir explained, the present days, individuals around us, as I spoke earlier, for example, Wahhabis who do not express their disgust and disapproval at gambling, alcohol and cinema, etc., should take a lesson from this. This disgust and disapproval they show is at Milad gatherings and Isar-e Sawab. We often hear that gambling schools were open on the blessed land of Saudi Arabia, and yet no fatwa was given by the Saudi muftis. But when they see you celebrating Maulid or Isar-e Sawab, they pass the fatwa of shirk on you. But they have given no fatwa against gambling, against alcohol. This is what about them expressing their filth today, even to such an extent that no fatwa they have given against the existence of cinema, which the Saudi government recently opened there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed His grace upon them by raising from them prophets, saints and true scholars who had taught them to distinguish between lawful and unlawful. From this few things become known. From this blessed verse number 60 of Surah Yunus, number 1, Allah Almighty has been more kind to human beings and His entire creation by blessing them with the faculty of thinking and sent prophets and saints to them. Number 2, man is more ungrateful to Allah than his entire creation, because besides human beings, no one else is an infidel in His entire creation. None in His creation is disobedient beside the jinns. And number 3, at all times the ungrateful are more than those who are grateful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us grateful to His court. That is the core message from the core of the Holy Quran. The verse which we have heard, verse number 56, 57, 58, 59, 60 of Surah Yunus of chapter 11 in the Holy Quran. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive our shortcomings. Forgive our shortcomings and keep us steadfastness on this message of Holy Quran.